I was born in Ogden, raised in South Ogden until 4th grade. My dad was an educator and he became the superintendent of Morgan School District. So in 4th grade, we moved to Morgan. My senior year, we moved back to Ogden. Since then, I've lived in Weber County the rest of my adult life. I have 3 adult children. They're fantastic. They're all living in Texas. So for the past 31 years, I've been involved in technical education. I started as an instructor at the time, Ogden-Weber Applied Technology Center. For almost 11 years, I was the vice president for instruction and helped build our programs, expand programs. And then for the past 8 years, I've had the great honor of being able to serve as president of Ogden-Weber Technical College. So in high school, I was involved in speech and debate, and I loved history, and I loved political science. And there were a lot of different activities like mock trial that was held at Weber State. I knew that, hey, this is going to be a good opportunity for me to continue to take the classes that I enjoyed in high school and leverage that into going to graduate school. I had access to phenomenal instructors here. Even though I changed my major from political science, Dr. Julander, he prepared me for a life where I didn't realize I was going to be a tech college president working with politicians all the time. So one of the things that I appreciated about Weber is that, for me, it was kind of devastating to all of a sudden have to have this dream and vision, and I kind of felt like a failure because I needed to pivot. And I had great advisement here. I had great instructors that said, no, we have you. The mission of Ogden-Weber Technical College is really simple. It's a single sentence. We create a prosperous community by building a technically skilled workforce, and we do that one student at a time. We're very fortunate to live in a community that values higher education at all levels, both at Ogden-Weber Technical College and here at Weber State University. Education is important to me, not only in what it does for individuals, but we're seeing how that impacts their entire family dynamic by raising their prosperity level. And with our partnerships that the technical colleges have with Weber State, they go, you know what? I now have a shorter pathway, a more cost-effective pathway for me to get additional education, and many times my employer is going to support that. What we want to make sure that we have in our community is that there are no barriers for that opportunity for anybody at any level that they want to access for higher education. I do sit through an awful lot of meetings, but I also have the benefit that I can step out of any meeting, walk over to our student union building, or walk into any program and start interacting with faculty and with students. And every day I'm re-energized by students who share their story with me. I also meet single parents who are working multiple jobs, and they are coming in the evening because they know by completing their technical certificate, instead of working 2 jobs, they can have a single job. One of the benefits of our collaboration between Ogden-Weber Tech College and with Weber State really has kicked open the door for all students at Ogden-Weber Tech to have a pathway to a university degree, whether that's an associate degree, a bachelor's degree, or beyond. That's what the magic of our community is. Finding solutions, removing those barriers, and helping individuals succeed. This is my university, and I take ownership in that university, which means I also hold it accountable. And President Mortensen will let you know when I have an idea and I feel that the university can do better, they listen. I'm honored to not only attend Weber State University, but live in the community that Weber State continues to serve.